IELTS, IELTS Part 30, IELTS Part 130, IELTS Part 130. I beg your pardon, please. Then I would like to have two tickets for that if they are still available. Yes, we have some tickets left. Now I'll need your name. It's Stephen Milford. That's Milford, Milford. Since you want tickets for tomorrow, there isn't time to mail in a check. You'll have to pay by credit card. That's not a problem. Then I'll need your credit card number. Oh, of course, it's 1659798 8164. Got it. Okay, you wanted two tickets, right? Yes. At 16.35 a piece, that comes to a total of £32 and 70 pence. You can pick up your tickets at the door. Narrator. Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10 on page 353. Now listen carefully and answer questions 6 to 10. Questions 6 to 10. Fine, could you tell me how to get there? We're coming by train. Certainly, it's very easy. When you get out of the train station, you'll see the library right across the street. Just walk down to the corner. Do I go right or left out of the train station? Oh, sorry, go right. Walk down the corner. Right there on the corner, you'll see a bank. And across the street, on the opposite corner, is the post office. There are some office buildings across the street, too. Anyhow, you just go right at the corner, past the car park. You'll see the museum right there in the middle of the block. If you get a hotel, you've gone too far. So, right at the corner, past the car park, but not the hotel. All right, I think I've got it. Great, make sure you're here by 7:30. Narrator, that's the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 2 on page 353. Section 2, you will hear a recording of a radio show about tourism to Revan Island. First, you have some time to look at question 11 to 17 on page 353. Now listen carefully and answer question 11 to 17. Questions 11 to 17. Good afternoon and welcome to Travel Time. Our guest today is Sheila Friendsworth, the director of Revan Tours Agency. She'll talk to us about the travel to Revan Island. Thank you, George. Revan Island is becoming quite popular tourist destination, and with good reasons. The prices are still low, and there is so much to enjoy there. Most tourists to Revan Islands usually spend their time in one of two places. Ravensburg is the major city on the island, though with a population of only 56,000, it's not large by most standards. But for those who enjoy a more urban style vacation, Ravensburg is where they go. For those looking for a bit peace and quiet, Blackstone Beach is a favorite destination. This town, located on the island's north coast, has a population just 12,000 people. The weather on the Revan Island is always nice, especially during the summer. Summer in the city of Ravensburg is warm, with average temperatures reaching 26 degrees or highest, and the weather is always pleasantly sunny there. During the July and August, summer at Blackstone is a bit colder, with average temperatures of around 23 degrees, and the weather is often windy because, of course, it's located on the coast. Ravensburg has a lot to offer visitors. Its clubs and the theaters are well known, so if entertainment is what you're looking for, Ravensburg has the advantage there. The disadvantage to this is that, particularly during the summer theater festival, the city can become quite crowded uh, with entertainment seekers. Blackstone Beach, on the other hand, is famous for its many fine seafood restaurants, considered to be the best on the island. So if you like seafood, that's the place to go. Unfortunately, eating seafood is the major activity in Blackstone. It's a very quiet town, which is disadvantage if you are looking for excitement. How can you get there? The Ravensburg airport is actually located a bit out of town. It's 25 kilometers from the city. But frequent bus service, taxis, car rentals make it quite easy to get downtown. Travelers to Blackstone Beach also use uh, Ravensburg Airport, which is about 75 kilometers away. There are three buses a day from the airport to Blackstone, or you can rent a car, of course. Narrator, before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at question 18 to 20 on page 354. Now listen carefully and answer question 18 to 20. Question 18 to 20. Women 1. Because of the low prices on Revan Island, many tourists travel there with shopping on their minds. What are some of the best bargains available on the island? Well, contrary to what one might think, native handicrafts are not a popular item. And although Revan Island has a beautiful musical tradition, there are not many CDs available for the native music, and the ones that are available are quite expensive. Some very good deals can be found, however, in the perfume shops. Revan Island Scents, a local factory, produces several fashionable perfumes which they sell at a reasonable prices. Jewelry is also popular among the tourists, and jewelry shops abound. Since fishing is the major island industry, no tourist goes home without package of a smoked fish. If you want to try fishing yourself, however, be sure to bring your own fishing gear. Believe it or not, it's difficult and expensive for tourists to buy it on the island. That's the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 3 page 354. Section 3, you will hear two students talking about a class project. First you will hear first you will have some time to look at question 21 to 23 on page 354. Now listen carefully and answer question 21 to 23. That's all for the day. We've made 30 more full length uh, videos. Well, most of them total up to 5 minutes, but some of the videos also go beyond 6 minutes or 7 minutes. Talking about this video, the last video of the day has gone more than 8 minutes, and that's all for the day. And today we had videos from video 101 to 130. Bye bye, take care, talk to you tomorrow.